is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
All right. My brain is working overtime because I am cocked, locked, and ready to rock the Glock around the clock, Dr. Spock. My name is Ted Nugent, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I am so alive. I'm on a mission of God. I am possessed by truth, logic, and common sense, and a lifetime, 77 years, I'm into my 77th year, of sponging, absorbing, wallowing, breaststroking in the torrent whitewater rapids of the evidence that supports my belief system of self-evident truth, logic, and common sense that's truthful, dangerously logical, and very common and sensible. Welcome back to the Real America's Voice. This is such a Real America's Voice. It's called the Spirit Campfire because life's quality will be determined by the number of family and friends and all-American sheet kicker campfires that you celebrate. And I'm stoned, high, inebriated, drunk, intoxicated, schnookered on life, liberty, and the pursuit of Gonzo happiness. I have so much stuff going on. It's stupid. No, really. Thank God for Linda Peterson and my son Toby, my son Rocco, Shemaine. They helped me wrangle my exploding calendar, but it's so much fun. I'm so alive. And people go, that Nugent's a radical. Yes, I'm radically alive. Well, he's an extremist. I'm extremely alive. My spirit irritates their demons. I think that's a Denzel Washington quote, but wherever it came from, that my happiness, that my life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, my unbelievable Motown, Detroit muscle, soul music, rhythm and blues, gospel, rock and roll soundtrack is so celebrated by such explosive, real music lovers. Barack. I don't know where those toxic syllables come from, but we must do something to exercise them. Not exercise as in jumping jacks, but exercise as in The Exorcist. So welcome back to the Truth, Logic, and Common Sense Spirit Campfire. Thank you, Real America Voice. Thank you, Parker and Ryan and Tony and Shahu and John and all my team, but especially Linda Peterson, this woman. Talking about Tedafest destiny. But thank you, people, for supporting this. And, of course, right now, you can go to tednugent.com, and you can find out that we're celebrating our 36th year of the Ted Nugent Camp for Kids charity. Unbelievable. We're going to have Kevin Mark and Paul Malone on, Ward Parker and Carol Ashley and Roger and the Nebraska bow hunters, the Iowa bow hunters, the Colorado bow hunters, Bruce Cullett, the National Field Archery Association, Ted Nugent Camp for Kids. Go to this section at tednugent.com and make a donation. We're saving children's lives for 36 years, where we teach them about the essence of celebrating God's gift of life being clean and sober so that all your faculties are in optimum working condition, not to be confused with all the Bidens. All the Biden family seems to celebrate the self-imposed destruction and suicide of culture and morality. I know people, you don't need to go there. I think we do, because America was literally flushed down the toilet. Not by the communists, not by the Marxists, not by the kings and the queens and the emperors and the Führers and the despots and the tyrants, by people who didn't vote. That's right. Apathy is the supreme curse, the self-inflicted curse of mankind, especially in America, where we just celebrated Memorial Day, and I saluted and cried tears of blood with procession after procession of flag-draped coffins of special human beings of the U.S. military, warrior heroes who took their sacred solemn oath for the U.S. Constitution, which defines the only experiment in self-government, the only individual, rugged individual, independent lifestyle available in America. And I know all about Norway and Sweden that's being taken over by radical Islamists, where now there's neighborhoods all over Europe and all over Scandinavia and all over the world where you're not even allowed to walk because they're too busy throwing queers off the roof and stoning women to death and raping little girls as they try to choose their next wife at 9 and 10 years old. So if you really believe in the unique and special supreme quality of life that is determined by individual choice and real freedom as perfectly outlined in the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Ten Commandments, the Golden Rule, Declaration of Independence, you know, those radical pillars of the American dream, you need to fight for it. That's why they call me a radical. Everybody that calls me a radical in a negative way are the enemies of freedom. The Whoopee Cushion Goldbergs. Her middle name is Cushion, Whoopee Cushion. Because if you sat on her lap, it would sound like a big bull fart, which is pretty much represents everything that comes out of her mouth. Whoopee, what happened to you? Whoopee Cushion, what happened to you? You used to have this great work ethic. I guess you still do, but unfortunately, you're dedicating your work ethic to treasonous, America-hating, constitutional ass-wiping outrage. So thank you, Real America Voice, for letting me say that sentence, because it's perfect. And you know what? The other side, Whoopee Cushion Gold won't debate me. She won't invite me on The View. I would figuratively decapitate them and defecate down their neck, gnaw on their family tree, and spit toxic sawdust in their face. Write that down. That's eloquent. So I reek of goodwill and decency, positive energy, positive spirit, positive attitude, work ethic, the drive to be in the asset column for my family, guide, protect, nurture, provide for, with my incredible musical forces, John Kutz on drums, Johnny Big on bass, my team, Calvin Ross, and now and Chris and Leanne every night at these sheet kicker speakeasies, having the musical guitar joy of my life because I work my ass raw like you do. Which is why Donald Trump is spotlighting the toxic, deep, demonic thievery and immoral waste of our tax dollars. I'll say it again right here. I said it on Joe Pags. Thank you, Joe Pags. You go to joepags.com, I guess. And with Michael Berry, but Mike Lindell, we're going to have that on the screen off and on nonstop. LindellLegalFund.com. We got to help Michael Lindell. We got to help him. But you can help him by fighting against the bureaucrats that wipe their ass with the Constitution and violate their oath, which is the school boards and the mayors. The mayor of Nashville, how can that guy be the mayor of Nashville? He's against entrepreneur spirit. He's against all the spirit of what there's supposed to be country music in Nashville. So thank you for supporting my big mouth. I am exactly what the founding fathers wanted every American to be. Bold, brash, unafraid, and suspicious of everything, and to question all authority and demand constitutional accountability from all my elected employees. It's so radical, it's beautiful. It's almost like I can't fit my halo through the doorway. So support Real America Voice. Support MyPillow.com. I mean it. It's time to buy quality gifts for your family. MyPillow.com, type in the code SPIRIT. No matter what you buy, whether it's the sheets and the pillows and the towels and the beds and the blankets and the dog beds and the slippers and the bathroom, it's all good stuff. MyPillow.com. Also, armslist.com. They support my First Amendment and my Second Amendment. What a perfect combination, the confluence of the two most important freedoms in the world, First Amendment on Real America Voice and my Second Amendment. Armslist.com. Go there. It's America's firearms marketplace, which, by the way, this room would qualify as America's firearms marketplace. It's so much fun spewing that toxic syllable. But go to armslist.com, America's firearms marketplace. Just go there. You know you like guns. You know you like shooting. Aim small, miss small, marksmanship, self-defense, plinking, control. We the people are supposed to have control, not the bureaucrats. Armslist.com, America's firearms marketplace. And summertime, kayak season. Even though an illegal alien killed a hero on a kayak, I think near San Antonio. Again, illegal invaders destroying America's lives left and right thanks to Joe Biden and the treasonous gang. So go to Tucktec, it's folding kayaks, hard shell kayaks. There it is. Made in the USA, 855 Tucktec. hard shell folding kayaks made in America. Save 30% with the code Campfire. How perfect. Foldupkayaks.com. They are awesome. Portable kayaks. You carry them under your arm like an angry child. And you go to your favorite body of water and kayak, and the spirit of the wild will cleanse your soul. You need to go kayaking. Hopefully there won't be any illegal invaders on stolen jet skis to kill you. Maybe now that we secured the border. Oh my God, the Democrat Party are just scoundrel, devil, treasonous punks. Orchestrated an invasion into America to destroy America while bringing in new subservient, desperate voters for their criminal regime. Are you kidding me? Who doesn't see this, Bruce? So, what is it? Tucktec kayaks. Support these. It's a great product. Foldupkayaks.com. I got 30 seconds left. And you know where else you should go? People are asking me all the time, where can I get those signed hats? Where can I get the flag? Where can I get the new 50th anniversary t-shirt of Stranglehold? TedNugent.com. I've signed thousands of these again today. This hand is just unbelievable. So we're raising money for the military and charities. TedNugent.com. Got autographed stuff, including the 50th anniversary of Stranglehold. What a great, great musical adventure I've had. Where is that stuff? Anyhow, and also the Nuge Vault. People are asking, go to NugeVault.com. People are having the time of their life. My music is so inspiring. My musicians are the best in the world. NugeVault.com, and you can see where this insane America soul music dream came from. I'll be back in a minute with more truth, logic, and common sense. Who's going to stop me?